Hey guys, Yoshi King 9000 here. This is episode 5 of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we went to the Deku Palace and learned the Sonata of Awakening, which allows us to unlock Woodfall Temple, as well as do some other things in the near future. Anyway, we're gonna get started on the Woodfall Temple. So once you walk in, you'll notice there's a stray fairy right there. You can put on the Great Fairy's mask, which will attract them straight to you. Okay. We will be getting all these stray fairies in here, as this is a 100% playthrough. There's another one in there. Okay. That stench. This place smells just like that poison swamp. Okay. So this is poison water in here too. In this Deku Baba, there's another stray fairy. You have these plants right here, which does something really funny if you stand on them as a human. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's poison water, so you don't really want to mess with it. Yeah. If you find yourself in a situation like that, another fairy over there, but find yourself in a situation where you're in poison water and you can't really stand on something as a human, you can spam the Deku mask. So in here we have these guys again, which are snappers. I don't think I ever showed you what they were called. But to kill them, I'm going here, one of these flowers, and just pop out when they roll over you. Okay. Right. Important chests in this game have gold around them. Okay. And in here is the dungeon map. You pretty much already know how to use that. Above a lot of these doors is a painting of a person who kind of resembles Zelda. Not exactly sure who it's really supposed to be though, if it isn't Zelda. But I don't think it is. If anyone knows, you can comment that. Okay. This looks pretty right. Well, don't just stand there. Press A and grab it and use the analog stick to move it. Okay. under there, there's a stray fairy that we can't get, so we will have to come back here in a little bit. But there is a stray fairy in there, too. Wait. There are, like, moths or butterflies or whatever that will chase you in this room. Probably in other rooms too. I've really only noticed it in this room. I don't know how it mistook right for left, but okay. In here we have dragonflies. I was right next to it that time. Trying to get on top of the chest, if that's what you're wondering. Okay, and here's the compass. Tells you where stuff is, including you. The red arrow shows where you entered the room at. The yellow arrow is where you are now. Okay. There's a couple of bees' nests right here. And this one right in front of us is a, stray fairy. The one to the left is bees. Be careful, I sense a lot of evil here. Okay. So these are new enemies called the Black Bows. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that they had some sort of inspiration from soot sprites in My Neighbor Totoro. Except soot sprites they don't attack. Really. Okay. On defeating all of them. You'll get a chest with a stray fairy in it. And you don't want to do that. Okay. It's really hard to see in this room. But for some reason, the door, like, doesn't get dark for some reason. Okay, in this room, there's some dragonflies which will knock you down. And there's holes in the floor. So you also want to avoid those if you do fall. I didn't even know you could do that. Okay. And remember, there's a limited radius, not a limited time. So once your flowers start spinning slower is when you can just go backwards, and they'll spin faster. Okay. So now we're higher in this room again. So if you hit this switch right here, it'll put ladders there in case you fall. Okay. I don't really know why I put this on, because I don't need it right now. Okay. So I'm gonna go in here. And yeah, it was Dynalphos, or however it's pronounced, from Ganon's castle, except they breathe fire now. They take like 4 stabs from the Kokiri sword, rather than like 7 jump attacks from the big Goron sword. Okay, you got the hero's bow. Set it to C to equip it. Press C to draw it, press C and hold to aim, press C to shoot. So it's basically just a reskinned version of the hero bow, the fairy bow. So, now that we have this, I'm gonna shoot this bee's nest right here with the Great Fairy Mask on. I'm also gonna move it to a button and not the stick. Okay, and there's a fairy in there. Okay. So this is my second attempt filming this episode, and it was right here, right before I shot this eye, and the power went out. So I had to start over. So... I didn't even hit that. You don't have... I don't think you have to be as accurate. Oh. Okay, I don't really know what just happened, but... that can happen, I guess. Okay. So what you want to do here is you want to go over there. Okay. Okay. This is a gecko. You can stun them by spinning. Okay. And I'll do this. Then we have one of these turtles again. So this fight is somewhat complicated. So you have to go into Deku form. to stop the turtle and knock him off. To go into human form to shoot him with an arrow. Then go back in Deku form, go to the flower, then repeat that a couple of times. So used to having my bow on Y and not X. So I'm gonna change that real quick. Okay, and then he turns into a regular frog. So as I said in the last episode, you want to kind of keep track of these frogs, because they will be important later. Anyway, in here... is the boss key. Okay. So now we're gonna fly back over here. Okay. So now I'm gonna shoot like that, which will light that up. And now the water is no longer poisonous. Okay. There's a fairy over here. Okay. So I'm gonna go over here and step on this switch. And it'll put a chest over there. So the water is no longer poisonous, so you can jump in it. Now, before we do anything else in this area, I do want to go in here. So in here is that stray fairy we couldn't get earlier. And I frequently forget this one. So, now that we have the arrows, okay. So what we want to do is we want to light that up using the fire on this. And I actually got it first try. Okay. Okay. Then the last few stray fairies are in here. In the map subscreen you can check how much you have. There's 15 in each dungeon. Okay. Come on. I'm gonna do the right side first. Okay, you found all the stray fairies. Quick, take 10 to their fellow fairies of the same color. I'll be doing that a bit later. So what I'm gonna do is shoot that with an arrow. There is a limited time, by the way. There are a bunch of rubies in this room, but I'm not really gonna worry about them. Okay. Master Jungle Warrior, Adalwa. Okay, so this is our first boss. So this boss is pretty easy. So I do want to show all the stuff you can do. Even though I can, like, kill him in, like, 5 seconds if I wanted to. I think it might only be after, like, a certain amount of damage is done. Okay. This is what I wanted to show. So I'll start dancing, then a bunch of bugs will fall. Just like his big attack. Yeah, but if you are kind of impatient, you can shoot him with an arrow and just, like, spam spin attack. And he also does that. He also does this. I actually forgot that he does this. So I usually, like, defeat him in, like, 4 seconds. By just spamming spin attack. But I wanted to show everything he does. Another way you can... I'm not sure if this is in the N64 version or not. But, you can go on top of him and drop a Deku Knot. Kind of failed with that, but... There are a couple of, bomb flowers in here, too, I think. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got a heart container. Okay. You've seized Adalwa's remains. You have just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Adalwa. What's that? Wait, listen. It seems to be saying something. Could that crying be its way of teaching us some sort of melody? Don't just stand there, get your instrument. Play the oath to order. You learn the oath to order. Call us. That's what it's saying. The 4 people that Tail talked about. You think he was talking about that spirit that was sealed inside that mask? Oh, hey, you're pretty good out there. Have you done this before or what? Now just keep that pace and save the other 3. Hey, all that stuff I did to you. Your horse, I apologize. Sorry. There, I apologize, so don't hold it against me, got it? Now then, we've helped the princess just like the monkey asked. Now our next stop is the mountains. Let's hurry and do something about that skull kid. What? Who are you? Link, pleased to meet you. I am the Deku Princess. Where are you, by chance, asked by that monkey to come save me? Aha, just as I suspected. You see, your body smells a little bit like monkey. So the monkey made it back fine after all. That's good. I was worried that when I didn't come home, my father would think that monkey had kidnapped me. I was worried that my father would even go as far to punish the poor monkey. Hoo hoo hoo. I don't know why I sounded like Santa Claus right there. Don't tell me. Are you serious? Is father actually doing that? Yet another hasty decision, father. Well, we haven't any time to lose. Quickly, Mr. Link, could you find something to carry me so you can take me to the Deku Palace? Yes. Actually. We put the Deku Princess in a bottle. It's a tight fit, but she says she'll be fine if you hurry. Use C to let her out. Her shadow is still there. Mr. Link, there's no time to lose. Hurry, hurry, take me to the palace. Okay. So I think I'll end this episode off here. And in the next episode, we will take the Deku Princess to the palace. I'll see you guys then.